Hey guys, this is Matt Powell. It recently came to my attention that Steve McRae, the man who's considered to be the most controversial atheist on the internet, has come out and promoted and supported a known pedophile and a sex offender, somebody who harmed a little child. Steve McRae had him on his show for an interview and promoted his material and was trying to tell the world how logical and how smart this convicted pedophile was. Now, Steve McRae has come out against me multiple times, and a few years ago he said that I should be censored completely from the internet and that I should be completely shut down. 2 years later, apparently he has no problem showing a convicted pedophile and praising this guy and supporting this guy, and it just goes to show where the atheistic worldview truly leads, to a deep, dark path of iniquity and darkness. And so Steve McRae successfully did get one of my videos taken down a while ago, and he has been trying desperately since to get my whole channel removed. So according to him, I should be taken off of YouTube for believing the Bible, but we should promote pedophiles and perverts and tell society how smart they are. And so that just shows how delusional that this guy really is. And I don't think he's the most controversial atheist on the internet, like many will say. I think that he is a fool, and I think that anybody that knows any sort of science or any sort of facts would take him to school any day of the week. Even atheists were coming out against Steve McRae and stating that he shouldn't be doing this and that he should not be promoting a pedophile on his show. But Steve McRae just simply responded back and said, well, it's a non-issue. So according to him, having a pedophile on your show, somebody that takes advantage of little children and harms them physically, isn't a problem. But having people like myself on the internet, or Bible-believing Christians, is a huge problem to society according to him, and we should all be taken down in his opinion. And so I just want to state that pedophiles, the place that they belong is in the ground 6 feet under. And you might say, oh, well, that seems really harsh. Well, look at what Jesus said. Jesus said that if you offend one of these little ones, he said that it had been better that a millstone were hung about your neck and you were drowned in the deepest sea. And so Steve McRae, you're guilty by association, and nobody's ever going to take you seriously again. And just the fact that you said years ago to me that I would never amount to anything and that no atheist would ever take me seriously, I find it interesting that 2 years later, there's over thousands of videos against me on the internet, trying to discredit all of my claims. You said that nobody would take me seriously, but now all of a sudden, since you're defending pedophiles, nobody's taking you seriously. And incidentally, every atheist on the internet has wanted a piece of me. Every atheist out there has emailed me or called me, just about every one of the bigger names, and has tried to schedule a debate with me. And Steve, I'm surprised, actually I'm not surprised that you're as delusional as to think that people would still take you seriously after you went and promoted a pedophile on your channel. I'm not surprised by this because God has given you over to a reprobate mind, and your conscience has been seared, buddy, and no one will ever take you seriously again.